Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As promised, here is a video to help you with number 8 on your homework tonight. So in problem number 8, we are asked to find which representations have the same rate of change. Rate of change we know is the same as the slope, so be careful of that on your test. That'll be the same thing. So what's the slope of this equation here? Well, this is in what we call standard form. And to find the slope from standard form, we have to go through our process, space, move, divide. So I'm going to write it out here. We got the 2x minus 5y. And we're going to space out that 15. Make a nice little space here. Into that space, we want to put the x term. So we're going to cancel out the x term on this side. Make sure we subtract it from the other side as well. The x's cancel. What do we have left? We have minus 5y, or negative 5y, equals negative 2x plus 15. Well, we're not quite finished. We need to divide to get this here y alone. So we're going to divide by negative 5, the coefficient of y. The 5's cancel. And y equals, let's see, positive 2/5 x minus 3. So the question is, what was the rate of change in this equation? Well, we space, move, divide, and we have an y equals mx plus b problem, and the slope is right here, 2/5, positive 2/5. So we put our slope here as positive 2/5, because the negative divided by a negative canceled out, made it positive. So now our job is to look at these representations and decide which one also has a positive slope. Well, over here in problem number 1, this clearly has a positive slope. It's also in y equals mx plus b form, with the m value being 2/5. So these match. This has the same rate of change as that equation. So I'll put a check there. Now, number 2, this one has a slope of negative 0.4. Well, 0.4 is 2/5. That's great. But this one's negative, and that does not match. Our slope was positive. What about this one here? Well, when we find the slope from a graph, we find 2 exact points. There's an exact point. There's an exact point, and we find the rise over the run. The rise here is 2, the run is 5. It is positive, so the slope of this is 2/5. It matches our equation, so check mark, this one also works. So let's take a look at the last one. Does the slope of this table match the slope of our equation? Well, to find the slope of a table, we use delta y divided by delta x. Well, delta y over here, what's the change there? Down 2, and delta x here is plus 5. So we say that our slope then is negative 2 over 5. Is that the same? Oh, it surely is not. This is negative. So no good. So the two that we want are answer number 1 and answer number 3. So I look over here at my answer choices and I say, okay, is that A? That is not A. What about B? Could B be correct? No, B is not correct. Not 1 and 4. 4 was incorrect. We're looking for 1 and 3. So C doesn't have number 1. D doesn't have any of those. That's incorrect. So there is not a correct multiple choice here. That's not a surprise, since this was the test and I changed some of the numbers and I forgot to change the answer choice. The correct answer is, let's see, 1, use our Roman numerals here, and 3 only. And I'll call that answer choice E. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, your test is either Thursday or Friday. You're going to do great. Make sure you study this review sheet. The rest of them have had the answers fixed. And study the notes that we went over last time in class. You are awesome people. I will see you soon.